So, good morning, students, and welcome back. And yesterday's video, I actually introduced you with the pattern of your ninth standard as well as we can say 10th standard, right? And in that yesterday's video, I told you that whenever you will start seeing video, English means subject, English subjects video, uh, you have to keep your textbook as well as notebook along with you, okay? Because sometimes in between, if I will give you some notes or something, then at the same time you can write it, okay? Now okay, first of all, let me tell you one thing. Yesterday, what happened due to some reasons, the last part of the video, I hope it is not completed. Okay, and so no problem, but I hope overall you understood what I wanted to tell you. Now, yesterday I told you about this page of your textbook. Okay, the competencies of first language, and I don't know how many of you read this, but these are very important. Actually, I wanted to discuss this in the beginning only, but now we are in e-class now, and I don't think we I will be able to conversate with you in a proper manner, and this is very important, I'm telling you, and that's when I'm not taking this part first. Okay, four skills are given: listening, speaking, reading, writing, okay, these are the and study skill. These are 4 5 skills are given, because until you will not understand these skills, you will not able to score good marks. That is very important. Okay, so no problem, when we will be in class, at that time we will discuss this in detail. Okay, but as far as now these classes are going on, you go on reading this and try to understand what this points wants to tell you. Okay, now, so let us start today our textbook. Okay, before starting the textbook, I would like to tell you that if you will see the very first page of the content, you will find there are 4 units are there. So it is very obvious, every unit test will contain 1 unit. Then second unit, first term exam will contain first and second unit. Third exam will contain third unit only, third in the sense second unit test. And final exam will contain all 4 units. Understood? So let's begin now. The first poem which is given for your studies is a life 1.1. If you will see now, see, this is really a very inspirational, very motivational poem. Why this is inspirational and why this is motivational, very important thing. Now, before going ahead, I would like to, and before telling you anything, I would like to ask you one question. Okay, and for that, I will give you 30 seconds. Though you cannot answer me in this session, but at least you can think to yourself and you can try to answer to yourself. Okay, now we cannot interact, but we can do like that. Okay, what is my question? Listen carefully. What is my question is, what do you think what life is? I'm giving you 30 seconds. Now you think. In this 30 seconds, I'm not going to speak anything. Okay. Okay, so I hope 30 seconds are over now. Now I would like to ask you, I don't want to ask you actually. Now you do one thing. For at least for 5 seconds, you just recall whatever you taught about. Sorry, whatever you thought about the life, whatever the different things might have come in your mind. So you just think what life is. Now, why I am doing this in the beginning, very first day, very first lesson in the sense poem, and very first question, because see, if you want to score very good in English, okay, you must be very much expressive. Until you will not able to, and you will not learn how to express yourself, you cannot score good mark. Remember this. If you are thinking that like every year you will take all this digest and what is this textbook, the notes and this and that, and you will mug up all the things, you will write this, you are not going to get anything from that. Because whatever the questions will come, all that questions will be surprise questions, we can say. Why surprise questions? Because that will not be predicted, that will not be from the textbook, maybe sometimes from the textbook, but most of the time it will be just questions, any questions. Okay. And until you will not think on that, until you will not able to express on that, you will not able to score good marks. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now let me start with the poem. Now the poem Life 1.1. Now let me, I don't know what you think. Maybe while you were thinking for 30 seconds, some of you were thinking ki, what is life is. Some of you might think yeah, life is what? Life is a story of good and bad moments. Some of you might have think ki life is a journey. Some of you might have think what life is, life. Then some of you might have think ki life is a challenge. Yes. So different people, different students will think in a different way, right? Now when we will talk about life, so life is what I believe, life is a precious gift. And I don't think anything in this world is worthy than life. Life is the most worthiest thing which we have. Understood? And if what I believe ki, as I am telling you ki, different people, as all of you students, when you will thinking, so you may thinking, some for someone it is journey, for someone it is a game, like life is a game, play it well, like this. Then for someone it may be a movie, for someone it is an act. Not so different people may, or different students have different ideas about life. But one thing you must have to remember, which the poet is also telling us, that whatever life is, whether you think it is good or whether you think it is bad, what you have to do, you have to live the life to its fullest. If you want to enjoy the life, what you have to do, you have to enjoy each and every moment of the life to its fullest, in full splendor. Understood? Then only you will able to enjoy life. Once for example, see, throughout the life, I was means that is good, you all should study, but all the time if I am I am in studies only, I am not enjoying any cultural things, sports, games, any entertaining thing, I am not going for any events, nothing, I'm all the time I'm doing studies. Then what we can say, whether that person is enjoying the life? It depends. Okay, it depends. Maybe for that person, doing studies for all the time is the enjoyment. Okay, so what I want to tell you, that whatever you feel that this life is like this, you must enjoy. If you think by doing studies I am enjoying the life, to all the time you should enjoy the life by studying. If you feel by singing I am enjoying my life, so most of, whenever you feel bored, so what you should do, you should sing to for yourself and you can enjoy. Okay, so this is what life. Now why I am telling you all these things, as I told you in the beginning, ki life, your syllabus is an expressive syllabus. Until you will not able to express yourself, you will not able to score this in a proper way. Now if you will see, come to page number 2. Taken? Okay, so page number 2, you will find a warming up activity is given. Understood? Now warming up activity, first activity which is given is, there are many popular lines like life is a game, play it well. while saying, just like saying, what we generally do, we compare the life with something. As he compares, what he says, life is a game, play it well. So he's saying that what is life? Life is a game. Sometimes we experience good moments in game, sometimes we experience a bad moment, that is losses and wins. Okay. Another one is given, life is a journey, keep going ahead. Right. So for someone, how life is a journey, you have to go, and that's why we have to go on and on and on and on. Now what is this? The life is compared with a journey, life is compared with a game. For example, one example I would like to give, what you have to do, sorry, for example, life is uh, life is an ice cream, enjoy it before it melts. Okay, now summer is going on, so you can enjoy, as you enjoy the ice cream, and we feel really very pleasant in the sense happy by having the ice cream. In the same way, we should take life. Okay, we should enjoy the life. Now what I have done, or this lines has done, so they are comparing life with that particular thing. Now comparing these two things indirectly, implicitly, is called as metaphor. What is it called as? Metaphor. And basically this poem is written in a metamorphical way. Understood? Okay. So why I'm telling you all this, page number 2, you can see first exercise. One exercise is given that you have to complete it today itself. What is that? Discuss and write down a few such metamorphical lines about life. You can make them up yourself. Okay, so as I told you, life is a ice cream, enjoy before it melts. So you have to write such lines. Okay, n number of lines we can make. Okay, another one you can, like, life is a what we can say. Okay, life is like a rainbow. Okay, which colors the entire sky. So in that way you have to write the lines. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 examples are given, you have to make by yourself, remember that. Now second one, prepare as many as acrostics using the word life. What is meant by acrostic? Acrostic is a thing in which, with the first letter itself, we make some words, and combining that words we form one sentence which is meaningful. Understood? For example is given LIFE. Now LIFE is given, and full form of LIFE is given, live in a freedom ever. That is called as acrostics. For example, a very good, in every batch which I tell, maybe the acrostic of family is, what is the acrostic of family, father and mother, I love you. FAM, yes, father and mother, I love you. Okay, so this is what the acrostic of. And now with the different letters we make different words, and when we combine the words it becomes a good sentence which is a very good meaning. That is called as acrostic. What it is given here, two examples are given. So what, prepare as many as acrostic. You have to take the word life, and with the help of that you have to make the acrostics. Okay, I hope you will do that. At least 5, make at least 5. Okay. Third one, listen carefully and write the word in an appropriate column. Some positive feelings and some negative feelings. If you will see below the box, some words are given, and what you have to do, you have to read that, you have to read that words, and you have to put that words. You have to decide whether this is a positive, this word uses positive feeling or negative feeling. For example, hopeful. When we say hopeful, automatically it uses positive feeling, isn't it? And lonely, when we will say lonely, automatically it uses negative feeling. So what you will do, lonely you will write in the box of positive feeling, sorry, hopeful you will write in the box of positive feeling, lonely you will write in the box of negative feeling. In that way you have to write all these words. Okay, so this is our warming up activity. tomorrow's one more homework is to you have to read this poem at least 3 times. Tomorrow I will teach you this poem. Okay, thank you very much.